Say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just a friend.
Okay, that's what you
that's what I'm doing.
Hey, it's so far.
God, what I need, yeah.
Please, can you put that in the blue?
Oh, definitely. I'm just a friend.
Krystal, not all of us can be vloggers. As if not all of us can be vloggers.
So you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap this Krystal down. Alright, so
next to her.
Huh? Come again.
Like,
Pork, pork.
Is it
I'm
pork?
so sure that's not it. It's not pork.
What is it?
It's pork.
No,
You guys okay? Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. So, you know, clearly you can kind of tell what this video is going to be about. This is a girl talk video, so we're just gonna.
How is it clearly? The title will say "Girl Talk."
You make it funny so tired.
Okay, so I'm going to start again.
Sorry. Pass my phone, bro.
Hi guys.
Be distracted.
Shit.
Oh my days.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Are you done?
Wait. I'm typing. I don't want to look like I'm not paying attention.
I beg, start the video, draw. What's that?
Okay, hi guys. Welcome to my channel. So, to everybody that watched the last one, thank you for subscribing and watching and all of that stuff.
Applaud.
Oh my days.
We're happy for you.
Thank you guys, thanks. Okay, so this video is just pretty much going to be like a chit chat, girls talk video. So we have a couple of like, you know, talking points, questions, ideas, thoughts, you know. What are the words for it?
That's it.
I think that's it.
about it.
So we're pretty much just going to get, you know, straight
Right into it. Let's jump into it.
The people that don't own the channel. Shut up.
Alright, okay, so the first, you know, question, because I think this is one question that we all, you know, everybody asks, everybody is like, I'm not sure, I don't know what the answer is talking, dating.
Okay, you guys know I feel very strongly about this topic. I need a definition. I think the thing is, I need a definition of what exactly is talking, because to some people, talking is like you're exclusive, you know, you can't really go out with anybody else or talk to anybody else. To some people, talking is like, I mean, she slid into my DMs, we're talking. So is it like...
But then isn't saying, okay, but you can't talk to anybody else, that's what, isn't that dating?
That's what I'm saying. So what is the difference, really? That's
I mean,
like, so
I feel like...
Because Oh, okay, go ahead.
I think that it's all subjective. Like, every relationship is different. So we have like this general idea that talking is like the first stage, and however you want to go through that first stage depends on you and who you're talking to. For some people, talking includes things that people consider being in a relationship. And then for other people, talking is just, oh, we're literally just speaking to each other, and like we might see each other. Like people that think that sometimes think that dating is another step from talking. That there's talking, then there's dating. Once you start going on a date.
So you talk,
then you date
before you enter a relationship.
I mean,
oh no, dating and relationship are not the same.
not to some people. Some people are just dating.
So question.
So
We'll
people are
talk
just dating. So
2 months. We'll date 3 months.
No
before
one-
we enter-
Wait.
Or could you are married?
Okay, so you're
I
not
said
Wait,
some
guys, I think talking and dating are the same thing. Like, because I feel like when you're talking to somebody, you're getting to know them. When you're dating somebody, you're also getting to know them. So,
Okay.
like, where's the difference?
So okay, then if talking and dating are the same thing, is that the same as being in a relationship, or is that totally different?
No, it's like when you're talking to somebody, you're not with them. You're
Okay,
not.
so I have a question, right? I have a question. When you're talking to someone and you enter a relationship, please, what is the difference?
That's what I'm saying.
When you're talking to the person, I'm so 5,000% sure everything you would do in a relationship, you are doing.
I mean, I
Honestly, I feel like our generation is just scared to
that's what
bring
I'm
up
saying.
labels.
You just don't want.
That's why they have talking, they have dating, they have like.
You can have situationship now.
Yeah.
As in you're in
They
a
don't-
situation,
They
but you're
don't
not
want
really dating.
those things.
They're scared of labels.
That's what I'm saying.
Situationship is when somebody has you have somebody has your move button and you're stuck,
Oh,
and
shit.
that's
That's a
Yeah.
whole situation.
That's
God
actually
forbid.
a situation.
like let's not.
I pray
use-
that nobody shall collect your momo button.
Amen.
In Jesus' name, I receive it.
Oh no.
God.
I receive
Oh,
the blessings.
no.
Wow. Any of you ladies, if you have your move button, pray against
Please.
it.
Pray against
I'm
having
praying
blue button
for
in
you.
general.
Yes, period. Don't have
But
one
the thing
period.
is, everybody has a momo button. It's just it's just a thing of
Hey, God should have a moon, but not a boy. It's the God that holds you, not a boy. Please.
preach what you're saying is true.
Tell her that.
God is not a man.
And God is a man. He's a being. He's a being. You want that being to our moon, but you know,
People that went to Sunday school.
I'm dead.
Alright, so I'll go straight to this one. So, if you know you're in a relationship and all that stuff, and you know, not magic, God forbid. Your man is cheating on you.
Translation.
Come for me.
Because, you know,
And your man, you know, is cheating on you, or your man has cheated on you, right? And he like, you know, gets with another woman or whatever. Would you want her to do, you know, I come to you as a woman, this is what happened, I'm sorry, or would you just be like, look, don't even don't even come near me?
I'm sorry,
So
who
it's
are
like-
you?
you would
I'm
rather,
sorry,
you
what
would
is-
rather not
why?
know, or you would rather
No,
have the girl
Would you
push
rather, like, would you want her to come to you and, like,
Again,
talk to you, or would you just
But at this
be
point,
like,
you already know that it's happening. You
yeah.
just-
who are you? Why are you speaking to me?
Yeah, I don't think you should come to me as a
No,
woman.
because the thing is, I was talking to Timmy about it, because, like, 2 weeks ago, in the Love and Hip Hop, like, reunion, Rashida was complaining about how she didn't want those babes that, like, slept with Kirk on the show because, like, they never came to her as a woman. And I was thinking, like, we always complain that we don't want anyone to come to you as a woman, but at the same time, I feel like some people think it's, like, respectful for
someone
you
would
to,
say
like,
that's, like,
come and be
respected.
like, okay, so this is what happened. But at the same
I feel
time,
like that's a totally different situation because that's like
She got
joining
pregnant and
the
had a
same.
baby.
Well, that's
No,
not.
but
I don't
girls,
really know the
some
whole
girls do it
situation.
to like
but
haha
they're-
in your face. Like it's kind of like a
yeah, which
They're
is
on a
not like-
whole show together, as in they're on a whole show. They're getting the same checks from Mona,
fair
so
enough.
therefore, at least like come and tell me that I'm joining the show because I
Okay,
had to
so
do it by
in
your man.
situations like
That
that,
I think that she was like. I mean, I guess that's what she's saying because you're on the same show together.
Uh-huh.
But in other situations, I personally wouldn't want you. No, do not speak to
because
me
Krystal is
because
right. I feel like a lot of people do that.
there's
yeah,
no.
it's not out of spite, like to see her
Yeah.
reaction.
You know, like
I don't think it's
I know
done.
we-
I don't think it's done to help the female out at all.
I don't feel like you're
Nothing
like
you can
genuinely
say.
gonna come and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
Even if you're coming genuinely to be like, oh, it wasn't me, I didn't know he was in a relationship, because girls always love to say, I didn't know he was in a relationship, right? But if, even if you're coming and saying that, you still continued. When you found out he was in a relationship,
You
there's,
continued,
like,
right?
you still look like the bad guy. So there's nothing you can say that will make me want to hear what you're saying.
Fair enough.
There are many people that have gone years of doing double relationships.
Yeah, you know, people like that. And my thing is, if you're in a long-term relationship, why do you like people always cheat in long-term relationships?
And I don't understand why.
No, but that's when it happens like most commonly if we're in a long-term relationship.
Because
not a new
it's not
relationship.
Why don't you just break up with the
That's
girl
what I'm
at
saying.
that point? If you
And
don't
then
want to
go
be in the
someone
relationship
else.
Oh, it
anymore,
was a mistake. Oh, I'm sorry.
you say, oh,
For
but I
3
still
years,
love her.
it was a mistake.
But I
Like
still
I don't.
love her.
Like now the whole Toke Makiwa thing.
Oh my god.
She was a side chick for her whole relationship.
Her entire
How
relationship.
can your whole, where do you go from there?
What do you mean?
It wasn't even side chick. They were doing joint together. They were both holding the man at the same time. Face me and face you house.
Honestly.
Neighboring. What?
Okay, so from that, the next question would be: can you forgive your man for cheating?
I think it would depend on how long we've been together.
Because I'm a
Yeah,
Christian
how
and the
long
Bible
together?
says to forgive and forget. I will forgive. However,
You won't
that
forget
forgetting
it.
part is
Yeah.
I mean, but it's
By
hard
the
to
grace of
forget
God.
something. But like, I
by
feel
the
like
grace of God.
it's hard to forget something like that, though.
I feel like it's gonna be really hard to build the trust back up
That's
again.
what I'm saying.
once
Because
you
I
do
feel like
Honestly,
at every turn, I'll just be like,
Yeah.
oh, he cheated.
Honestly, the forgiveness can only come if he's genuinely apologetic about the situation.
How-
If he's just like,
But how would you know
I mean-
if it's genuinely? Because like if that can
But
say,
if you're-
I'm
if-
sorry, boo, I didn't mean it. Like it happened
Come
once.
on.
That's it.
You
And
if
don't
you've been
know.
dating someone for a while, you know when they're being genuine, you know when they're not.
I guess.
So then
but-
some men do it repeatedly and women keep on like forgiving them.
That's your problem.
So would you?
You better go
But like
pray.
if you're in a marriage, like
That's
you
what I'm saying.
wanna
It depends on how long
you wanna
we've
give
been-
up your whole
yeah.
entire like life pretty much because he cheated on you.
Because now we can talk because I
Honestly.
mean we're in relationships. But if you get married and you have kids with this guy,
You
and
have a
he
business
cheats on
together. You have
yeah,
like houses together,
and he
properties.
cheats on you, would you now say, I'm out, peace?
The blood of Jesus.
See, but the thing is, right? The thing is, let's say we're just talking relationships, not even marriage, because marriage is a whole different
topic,
ball
right?
game. Because there's like kids and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
if we're just talking relationships now, I cannot even pretend and say, yeah,
I'm taking back.
that first before I will forgive you, let alone forget. Before I will forgive you, nah.
No,
This betrays
no
like
one
my
is-
whole entire trust.
no one is saying forgive and take him back. It's different to forgive and just separate. I forgive you, but that's it. Like, no.
That's
But then
So are you saying you would not?
That's
forgive
the
and take
forgetting. You would have to forget in order to be able to continue a relationship with that
back?
person. Because if you don't forget, that relationship isn't gonna last.
And the thing is, right, if you say, okay, yeah, like, okay, let me forgive him, there's never gonna be, like, every morning when you wake up, he's gonna leave home or go out or go to wherever he's going.
You're gonna be like,
and you're gonna be like, is he cheating?
Because if
how
you
can
say,
you live your
babe,
life
I'm
like
going
that?
to I'm going to the club with my friends, in the back of your mind, you're
It's
like,
like,
okay,
which
so
friend is it? Why don't I know this
That's
friend?
how
You
girls
turn
turn
into Grace
crazy.
But that's what I'm saying,
That's how
that's
girls
how
turn
girls
crazy
turn
with us.
crazy.
With like,
and then it will seem
They
like the
don't
girl
know.
is just insane, but at the same time, you betrayed her trust, and now she.
Right. So, have you ever been, like, okay, so I'm gonna assume that, you know, our best friends are, you know, fine men. So they've had girlfriends before. They've had, like, they've been in, or not girlfriends, let me not say that. They've been in
Talking,
relationships,
dating, situationship, any ship.
interaction with another girl that is not you.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Have you ever been in that, like, awkward position where it's like, oh, you're his best friend, but, you know, like, oh, that's my best friend, but he's dating someone, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Like, have you
Like
you
be more
have
specific.
like, for example, Toby, Bolaji, or Perry has a babe, and like how
Is-
how do you feel about like
Like, how do you go about being the best
those
friend?
situations?
I feel like it's not. Well, in my experiences, it's not me that goes and tells the girl, "Oh, hello, I'm Kindergarten's best friend." He like because it was already an awkward thing in like relationships to have a best friend of the opposite sex, right? So it's your responsibility to tell, because Toby is my best friend. So telling a significant other that, oh, my best friend is a guy, it's like you have to tell them and like warm them up. I saw someone say prep them like an oven.
Yeah.
That look, I have a best friend that's of the opposite sex, and just like Toby would tell them that, look, my best friend is a girl. He even has more than one female best friend. So he has to tell them that, look, these girls are my best friends, and like, I'm adding you, but I want you to be in my life too, and they're already a part of my life. So it's like,
I
it's
mean,
have to get to know everyone.
so I don't have a male best friend, but I'm just saying I feel like it should be something that, cause it should be something like Yemi said that should be said, because I know a lot of people who always have problems with, you know, like if your best friend is of the opposite sex and you have a significant other, obviously the significant other might feel a bit awkward that, oh, you're hanging out with this person,
You might feel a bit off.
or you might feel a bit awkward, like alone, and you're always with them. So like, just letting them know so that they are secure in your relationship. At the same time, I feel like at some point, you know, some girls are just too much. You know, your boyfriend has a female best friend and you're just doing too much. I just feel like you have to be secure enough in your relationship to be like, okay, that's his best friend. I can't ask him to choose between the both of us, because most times
he has to know the difference.
Like Yemi said, it's not even like adding on, but like, I've been best friends with her.
She was there first.
Yeah, she was there first. We have a love history, and I'm trying to add you into my life. I also want you to be a part of my life, because if I didn't, then you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It's a different part.
You know, I think another thing is, like, sometimes, like, not that it gets weird, but like, girls peep certain things before guys do.
Very true.
And that's one thing I've definitely noticed with my guy best friends, that like, when they will tell me something, I'm like, that's off. Like, you might not see that but that's off. Like, there's something.
Like, girls are a bit more observant than
and
boys.
if the girl is like, whoa, or something, or not even, let me not be rude, not whoa, but like, if the girl is like, she's acting up, I'll call it out, like, faster than he would. Because to him, it's like, I mean, you know, maybe it's not like that. But I would be like, no, that girl is.
Something's not right.
Yeah, something's not right. Like, I feel like that's one of the benefits of like having
a best friend of the
because he they do the same for me. Like, if I tell them, oh, this and this happened,
because they have another perspective.
Yeah, they have another perspective. Like, as opposed to me telling my female best friends, and it's like, I mean,
oh, nah, sis.
you know, yeah, like, they were just like, oh, no, but they would be like,
the guy will understand why he did
what he did. Because I feel like
what his intentions were.
Girl best friends or girl close friends are always so quick to be like, drop him.
Yeah.
But then a guy will tell you like, okay, this is what they did. Because the thing is, we want to change boys. So like, once you get in a relationship, you're like, oh, he has to change. But at the same time, there are just some fundamental things that like you can try to change, but it's better if you just accept them for what it is. And those are things that only boys can like tell you. Like, a girl would just be like, I mean, you shouldn't do that. So break up with him. No. And
Yeah.
before you know it, you've gone from 0 to a million in like.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the reason why, like, I know a lot of the times, like, before I, like, make a decision, or not make a decision, but, like, you know, do something, like, in a like, with a guy, like, or in a relationship, like, I'll let one of my guy best friends know that, okay, this is what it is. What do you think? How do you, like, so that, like, I need, like, somewhat, like, a fresh set of eyes to tell me, okay, from the opposite sex, that, okay, no, that kind of sounds weird, or no, I mean, no, I understand where he's coming from, that sounds like, but then, being the girl best friend, there are times where it's like, if, you know how you can't tell your parents, like, if you go and tell, like, your parents, this person, you know, I'm not friends with this person anymore, this, and this happened, there's no way you can go back afterwards, like, okay, mommy, we know we're friends, or what, that's it, you're, like, you, most of, like, especially with the African parents, you're cancelled, that friend is cancelled, that friend, it would just be like, did I not tell you about, like, type of thing. Yeah. So it's the same, like, I feel like with, like, best friends. Once I tell my best friend that you did this, yeah, that's it. I can't come back.
It's hard to come, like, ask for advice again, because
they're just like, well, I definitely told you that this person is trash. Like, and I feel like not only in relationships, like, that's just even, like, with anything, like, friendships or anything like that. Like, I know there's a lot of things that, like, have happened that I'll tell my best friend, yo, this happened. Nah, I can't fuck with that person anymore. Like, that's it. Like, you can't even come back and tell me, oh, no, we saw
terms. So, like, you pretty much hate your ex, so you shouldn't be doing anything with them at all anymore. But what about, like, situations where the two of you just, like, mutually decide not to be together anymore, but you still, like, want to be friends, you still want to, like, be in contact with one another?
I feel like that's worse, because that, like, you guys are still cool. So from being cool, you guys can, like, fall back into love with each other. That's even worse than, like, hating your ex, breaking up with them.
At least when you hate them, you have a reason.
And the thing is, to not talk to them. If it was a mutual thing, that means that both of you agree that there was a reason why you shouldn't be in a relationship.
So
if you stay friends, you're going to fall
back.
Try
to fix.
And you're going to try and fix it, and you're just going to, it's just a cycle of something that shouldn't be going on.
You know, the thing is, right, I feel like we're doing that, like, when it's, like, a healthy, or not even healthy, but, like, you guys have discussed, and, okay, you've broken up, and it's I don't feel like there's such thing as a good breakup. Because, yes, somebody has to suggest that I feel like we need to discuss.
And the other person agree.
And then the person will agree. But in the back of that person's mind, it's still going to be like, but you would want, you brought this up, you suggested it, you initiated. Do you get what I'm saying? So no matter what, like, there's still gonna be, even if you guys
some type of harsh feeling.
Exactly, and if you guys, like, remain friends, there's still gonna be one person between the two of you that is kind of salty, that is kind of like, if you never brought this up,
and
we wouldn't
maybe
be
not
together.
even salty, maybe hoping, because the thing is, if I bring it up that, I think we should break up, and we stay friends, right, that other person who didn't bring it up is thinking, okay, since we're still friends, we still talk every day, we still FaceTime, maybe we can. And it's not fair on that person, because another person is stuck. Mind you, the person that brought this up is living their life, you know, chilling, going around and doing their own thing. It's just really unhealthy for you, because you would just be stuck, sad, depressed, like,
just to give yourself time. That's it.
To
like,
heal.
Like, know that you are 100% secure in yourself before you go back to new friends you had.
Yeah.
Because like, now I'm friends with a majority of my, like, exes. I am friends with them. Like, or not even friends, but we're cordial. We're cool. You know, like, there's no beef. No, like, we're not, like, you know, best friends that we're just in every day. But, like, you know, we're cordial. But then there's some that is just like, what is the point? Like, why would I? Nah, that's stress that I don't need.
I feel like with time you heal, and then you can
you can decide.
You can become cordial with them after you've healed properly, but not immediately after.
I honestly feel like there's just some.
And there's some people that you. And the thing is, don't put a limit on the time, or a time limit on the time you need to heal. Don't say, okay, it takes you a year. Because the thing is, everybody's going to be telling you, I mean, by now you should be over it.
If you're not over it.
If it takes you 2 years to get over your ex, that's up to you. And you shouldn't be trying to hop into... I feel like there's a problem a lot of people make. you aren't over your ex, or you haven't healed properly, you're not back secure into yourself, and you think, oh, let me get into another relationship.
Yeah, that has a negative effect on your relationship.
Could it work? It will not work.
Because
because you either compare them to your ex,
or you're carrying baggage,
or you see things in your ex in them.
And then it's not fair on whoever it is you're getting into a relationship with, because
they
they're
don't
trying
know
to,
you're coming
like they're not giving
like
a fresh.
You're not giving them a fair chance to be with you. It's just not fair on anybody at this point, except whoever broke up with you, because they're living
They're
their
enjoying
own life.
themselves. They're doing.
Probably, because some people, they might break up with you and they're hurting as well. So everybody is hurting.
Anyways,
Yeah. So pretty much that's the end of the video. Like if we keep going, we're just gonna be exposing ourselves the way we should not.
And it's funny because we have these conversations every day, and we
literally.
spend
forever discussing this stuff.
Literally.
We could be here for 3 hours.
Daily. The same
3 hours.
conversation.
Mind you, there's different perspectives.
Sunday
every
to
single
Saturday.
time. Every single time is
Because life continuously
when
happens.
and then something new will happen
our
and
opinions
it's like
change.
not as for the rest of the story.
Oh,
we actually
no.
prepare to don't mix.
We need a TV show.
Assorted meat
Look,
stew.
We need a TV
Because
show.
we are interesting.
You gotta.
Anyway.
Very interesting, Krystal.
I'm
All right, so thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See,
You have to get it in order to prompt.
Turn your post notifications on
Yeah,
so that you get notified when
so when I post the video and stuff.
everybody says this stuff.
Make sure you comment. If you guys, got this far in the video, I would like you to comment my friends' names below. And if everybody's nickname.
Yeah.
Everyone's nickname.
KUMK.
If you say it now,
You
then
see, what's the point?
Just comment.
the point is for them
Anyways.
to have known it.
Timish, are you going to put our
beginning.
Twitter handles?
Yeah,
and
so the
stuff
Twitter
like that?
handles will be
listed below.
listed below. In the,
Everybody put your hair like this.
Down here. Sprinkle sound, sprinkle effect.
Wait, remember, I'm looking for...
Wave. You said wave. Sprinkle and wave. That's the music.
I'm looking
Their
for
music
a male
signature.
best friend, so applications would be
Yes.
accepted.
Well,
Accepted her DM.
In my DMs.
More than a friend.
I mean,
But you
said
say
more than
I'm
a
just a
friend.
friend. Ooh, but you say I'm just a friend. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
I don't know if you can take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in this bed just like you can relate to. Like a wristlet on the brown. When I get like this, I can't be around you. Too little to turn down a notch. 'Cause I can do the things that I'm gon' do. Wow.